Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, continuing our game as Russia on Deity Difficulty. We've only got 2 cities, but I feel like we're in a pretty good spot overall. We're about to build a commercial hub. We've already got a campus. We got a lava. We got one wonder. We're getting a second wonder. I mean, we want to expand out a bit more, for sure. But we're really trying to play for a guaranteed heroic age here in a second, which we're very close to. In fact, this commercial hub will get us a boost to something. I forget which thing it gives us the boost for. To have 3 different specialty districts. There we go. Mathematics, which will get us that last point that we need. So in 8 turns, we will get the last point, whether we get it some other way or not. We're going to buy us a builder here in a second. When we get to 230, which will be next turn. So we'll go ahead and hit the next turn now. We are friends with our neighbors, so the fact that we have a weak military is not as big of a deal. Wonder completed. Mahabodhi Temple. We are going to have to worry about, like, if we do get a religion out, it's going to be a little bit of a battle, because we are going to be facing off against some guys that are going to be going crazy on the religion side as well. I mean, we're slowly catching up, but I don't think it's going to be fast enough. We'll see. We will see. 21 turns on the Oracle. We can go ahead and buy the Builder, which will have 4 charges. Go ahead and come down here and chop some lumber. And I guess that's, yeah, 1, 2, 3. That we can chop that one too if we need to. Well, at least chop these 2 and go from there. If we have time. I mean, who knows? Maybe the Oracle gets built, but we'll see. Delegation is welcome for now. Start sending out delegations too. We're making a pretty big chunk of money right now. Goodness. Builder, you're going to come down here. Be ready to chop. 1 turn on horseback riding. Just a great library. A little bit of a late great library, I feel like. I feel like it would normally get there a little bit sooner, but who am I to complain? We are about to get mathematics boosted. So let's start working on that. Why not? Fill policy slot. Oh. Well, that's a shame. They must have had some faith built up. Okay. So no religion for us. So we sacrificed a religion to get a heroic age. Is that a good sacrifice? I don't know. I actually don't know. That doesn't mean we're not going to get anything. For example, we have Judaism right now, which means we'll be able to get the Gurdwara, which maybe not the best religious building, because I don't know, the food's pretty good. I mean, we'll get some faith in food. I might prefer a different religious building, like, for example, if, what do you have, Islam? Synagogue plus 5 faith? Possibly, because we could use the faith to, you know, buy great people and things like that. So probably the more faith would be a little bit better, but we'll go with what we got. We'll let them fight it out. It's not the end of the world. We didn't get a religion. It would be nice, but we're still going to be able to use our lavas for other things. So the lavas are not a waste by any stretch of the imagination. Sorry about that. I coughed for a second. Let me see. How much science? That's not what I want to hit. How much science are we getting right now? 12.4. So the gain in science would be significantly higher than the loss in culture if we pick this thing up. It's only for the main city right now, but we'll have other cities as well. I'm really kind of liking this, to be honest. Huge gain in science. Get us a big chunk of science right now. I mean, again, it hurts our culture, but not as much. I think this is fine. I think it's just an overall net positive. Unless there's something we wanted to put in that'll help us build our wonder up. You know what? We'll put this in for now. We may swap to that here in a little bit. But that's going to be better for us for right now. Okay, that'll shrink that down a bit. We got 84 for the stone. We're about to see how much we're going to get for the lumber, which will be probably a little bit more because, again, I think it goes up a little bit as time goes by. You know, honestly, the fact that we didn't get a religion is probably for the best. And the reason I say that is because we would have to fight against this mess. And I don't want to be spending the game fighting against this mess the entire time. I got other things I want to do. I was going to use my religion to supplement, but not to play the religion game. And so if I had to fight against this, we would have lost our religion anyway. So end of the day, I think it was probably fine that happened. Okay, so the stone was more. So that's good to know for future reference. The stone is more. It makes sense. I would think that would be the case. Do I want to go ahead and pop this now? If I pop both of these, that's 150. That gets us up to almost 240, which only gets us a couple turns away from. You know, that's fine actually. I think this is a good time to chop this. Because by the time we get to here and then chop this, we're going to be only a turn or two away, which I think is fine. Anything else we want to do right this second? We're about to get mathematics boosted in 3 turns, which will also get us our guaranteed heroic age, which is 13 turns away at the low end. We were only a couple turns away from Oracle, and we lost it. That is a shame, huge shame. I only salvaged 90 production too, for something else. Man, that's a shame. I can finish a lot of these things pretty quickly here. Honestly, library 1 turn, 90. I think that's gonna be fine, especially since we are gonna probably go ahead and put in the boost in 2 turns for increased science yield anyway. Oh well. We do have this over here though. Let's go ahead and get over there and hook that up, get a boost to that. You know, honestly, we only need 1 more point. We don't have to go too crazy on the error score past that, actually. Yeah, look at that mess. There's no way we would have been able to hold on to our religion with Indonesia in the game, and probably not even with Arabia even. Okay, we got our dedication bonus, and oh yeah, either one of those things would have gotten it for us. Perfect. So, what now? I mean, I do think we still need to worry about military at some point. We do actually have plenty of housing right now. Why? Why do we have that much housing? Does this thing give us housing? I don't remember the Temple of Artemis giving housing. It must. Where is it? Pull. Come on. Tim, why are you not typing? Alright, fine. Temple. Temple of Artemis. Oh, it does. 3 housing. I must have been on there and I just wasn't paying attention. That's huge. Watermill would get this rice giving us even more food, which would be nice. Also give us a boost for something, which is always good. The Ancient Walls gives us a boost for something. There's lots of things that we'll get boost from for various reasons. I mean, I still want to get military units. You know what? Nope, settler. What am I thinking? That's what I need. Anything I want to change around here? I think I will go ahead and unlock you guys now. I think we're past the min-maxing section of the game. I do think I will still focus a little bit on the production for the moment. So I'll keep that locked in. That's fine. Same for you. We'll go ahead and unlock you for now. I mean, there's still benefits to min-maxing a little bit, but I think for right now we're okay. 7 turns on a settler. We need to get a couple settlers out just to fill in some space. I'd like to get at least maybe 1 up here or over here, possibly over here, something like that, and then save maybe 1 or 2 spots down here in the tundra for later. Man, it's a shame we didn't get the Oracle. We were only a couple turns away from it, like I said. So, because we would have had 8 turns left when we got to here. Chopped it would have shaved off about 4 or 5 turns. So we would only have like 2 or 3 turns left. So, would have been nice, but not to be done, not to be had. So we can get rid of you. In fact, we can even change governments entirely at this point. To probably autocracy? Not autocracy, sorry, Classical Republic. Get some more great people points and get some amenities and housing and stuff. because I don't think we're going to have a lot more wonders. Unless there's a wonder we can get right this second. Let me double check. Pyramids, no location. Jumbo Barkal, no location. It's possible you might have a location for one of these. No, not yet. Nope, I think we're going to swap governments. I think it is... This is going to be ultimately better for us since there are no wonders on the map for us to grab. You are going to stay in. You're going to go away. You are going to grab this. I think that's going to be very useful. We do have a Diplos thing now. There are no city-states on the map, so I guess we'll go ahead and grab the 2 influence points. And production towards sellers. Perfect. We may knock out a couple settlers actually back to back. We're actually going to be getting a lot of error score, I think, right now. It's going to get military tradition since it's already boosted. Commercial hub. We would like to get the market out pretty soon. Could get a government plaza. Getting out soon would be good as well. Could also just have you do a settler as well. Just have 2 cities doing settlers. You know what? That is not a bad idea. Look at all this war going on. I mean, we did try for some wonders and things like that. So that's part of the reason why we have so few cities right now. We're going to hook you up. Get the boost for irrigation. There's no benefit here. We're not going to be able to build Petra right now anyway. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this real quick. Just because it's only 1 turn and allows me to hook up a few other things. Especially since they give me amenities with the wonder that we did get. All this messiveness going on. Alright. Plantation's done. Let's go and start hooking up our tea. Research. I'm going to finish off mathematics at this point, I think. I would like to get construction, which means we need a watermill, which may be what we build out of here next. Get a watermill 320. Another builder with 245, which I would like to keep going with builders as we can. We're only a couple turns away from that. And the battle is going on. Now we have Islam. Anything I need to move around right this second? I don't think so. There's Colossus. Alright. Great general points. Could be useful. No, I think we're good. 21 science. Not a ton, but it's a start. What do we want you to grab? I guess start working on a few of these to get them part of the way done. I think that'll be fine. Getting 2 campuses would be useful. I mean, obviously we're getting very little culture right now. So that is definitely a thing. We're doing that somewhat intentionally, though. I think knocking out the watermill could be useful. We've already got rice over there. Alright, anything over here would get us loyalty issues. Although I really... Oh, wait a minute. There are a couple really good spots over there. I think even with the loyalty issues... 1, 2, 3. No, that's too far away. We'd have to settle... like in one of the negative 20s or something to be able to get all of that. If we settle here, we get all the way over to the truffles at least. Which is a pretty solid thing. What's the minus 13? That would be really hard to hold on to. Could settle on the rice. It's not ideal. It's only -7, which we could counteract with a governor for now. Really push the growth though, because we have to make sure that we had that covered, and we'd probably have to put the we may even have to put the governor thing over here. All that just to get some of this stuff here. I don't know if it's worth it or not. That is a really nice truffles tile though. The one I wanted to do up here would also be a bit of a mess. So that one's not good. Although we are thinking about putting the government plaza in this city, which would help that. Come down over here. Less of a mess. Like I said, I do want to save these tundra tiles for a little bit later. So like these couple of spots down here. -7. Get rid of the rice, unfortunately. Do that though. That would not be on the water. Getting on the water would be kind of useful. And, although a lot of this is also because we're in a dark age and we're about to be in a heroic age, which will flip the script a bit. Because if we get in a heroic age, we could settle up here or something like that. I don't know actually what I want to do. This is not an easy call. Settle here, which somehow is not giving us negative loyalty, which is a little bit surprising. Which also would help us reduce some of that loyalty, to be honest. It would be struggling with, you know, Banjarmasin here. Wouldn't necessarily be a great city either. I'm thinking about coming over here, kind of front up against some of the Arabian aggression, block off some of this tundra stuff. And maybe this city comes up here anyway, especially if we can see the heroic age reduces this loyalty hit, and then we can put the governor thing in this city. All right, I think that's the plan. You're going to come over here. You're going to group up with that guy. And he might as well upgrade. I should have waited. I was not thinking about that being a error score. Oh well. Get that plantation hooked up. Why not? Gets us some more amenities. Okay, we got one build left. I've got some silver over here I can hook up, which I think is a great idea. Or we can hook that instance up. I think silver's fine. Alright, settler. You're going to create escort, and you're going to move over to... I guess we're going to set you right on the coast. Why not? Is there any reason not to? We got whale or fish. We got crabs. We got the wheat right away. A couple wheat up here that we can get. We can settle you off the coast, but I think settling on the coast is fine. Six turns we'll get the boost for construction, which will get us the boost for games and rec. 4 turns on the era end. We are in a dark age. That's part of the reason for the loyalty hits. So I'm not too worried about that. No, I think we're good. Gotta make sure I swap off construction in time, though. Okay, I get some more luxuries. So the happiness should be like insanely right now. Yep, it's +6, which is, I mean, I don't think it can get any higher than, was it 20%? Yep, 20%. 10% non-food yields, 20% citizen growth. So yeah, that's huge. What about you? You're only at +2, really. I guess this amenities does not... I mean, I assumed that this amenities would give this city enough that he would send more of the stuff over here, but no. What am I saying? Each one of these affects 4 cities, so... Where's it 5? I actually don't remember. Is it 4 or 5? Whatever the case is. It's currently affecting both cities no matter what. So, yeah, all of these amenities are going here, and both of these cities are getting all of the luxuries. So, that's fine. Maybe as we get more cities, less of the luxuries will go to St. Petersburg because of this. But for right now, that is not the case. One more turn on construction. One more turn on another settler. One more turn and we're going to be in place. In fact, we can go ahead and be in place now. Do we want to settle now? It's going to get us some era score. I actually don't know what I'm going to do with the next era. Do I want to have... after my heroic age... I don't know if I want to keep going with trying to get another golden age, or do I want to go back to a dark age and try to get another heroic age after that. Let's see, what would it be? If we get a heroic age in the medieval, then we'll have, and we go for dark age and renaissance, we'll have a heroic again in industrial, which would be pretty nice because of the Cossacks coming in right then. That could be like our time to like try and spread out and trying to go get some people. The dark age here though would be really rough. Especially with all this stuff going on. But it might be worth it, you know, because in theory, 2 heroic ages, if you can get through the dark ages, 2 heroic ages are better, obviously, than, you know, a couple back-to-back golden ages after this next heroic age. So, no, I think we're going to go ahead and settle here, burn some of these points, that's fine, and accept the fact that we're going to try and push for a dark age after the heroic age. All right. I do want you right away to be working on one of these more costly things. I actually, you know, another campus would be useful. Housing is going to be good for a while. Commercial hub could be useful, although actually in this case, the harbor would be nice. Just so I don't forget the construction, I'm going to go ahead and knock out sailing. If we get a builder over here, we can hook up a couple sea resources, which would not be too bad. Well, we'd still get the builder out of Liang, but... So then what do we work on here? The monument, a little bit of loyalty. How much loyalty are we getting right now? Only 3. It's not a lot. Let's go and get the monument. Why not? I do want to get a lava as soon as possible, but I want to get another district before I get my lava. Campus could be useful, especially since we're going for higher science right now. You know, whatever. We're going to go for campus. We'll get the harbor soon enough. I think I'm going to be pretty happy with that. You are going to focus on growth because you're right here. And I need you to get big as soon as possible so that you do not have as much of a loyalty hit against you. I still want to get a builder out over here to hook up some of this stuff. So I think that is still a good plan. I'll look elsewhere in the future. I don't think I'm going to be settling another thing super close to him right now. Okay, there's sailing. Although I was going to put this one up here. Never mind. I'm about to lie to him. I'm very sorry, buddy. I was not thinking about this one up here that I wanted settled in. How much more do I need for another builder? 245. All right, we're going to go put a cut in here, and I'm going to think about what we want to do next, where we want to put this next city. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.